The mirror of the soul. The old man sat quietly in the dimly lit room, a single candle flickering between them. Ezra felt uneasy, his arms crossed, his walls high. He had come here out of curiosity, nothing more. People called this man the mirror, a name that made Ezra scoff. He didn't believe in such things. Yet, something about the man's eyes unsettled him. They weren't accusing. They weren't worshipping. They just saw him. "Why do you hide behind the mask you've created?" the old man asked, his voice steady. Ezra smirked. "I don't wear a mask." The old man chuckled. "Then why are you here?" Silence. Ezra tapped his fingers against the table, looking away. The room felt heavier than before, the candlelight casting long shadows. "Tell me, Ezra," the old man continued, "when was the first time you felt unseen?" The question struck like a dagger. Ezra's mind immediately resisted. "That's not important. Why does it matter?" This is a waste of time. But beneath the resistance, something stirred. He thought of his mother, her cold dismissals, her sharp words, the way she praised him only when others were watching. "I don't remember," Ezra lied. The old man smiled. "Of course you do." Ezra clenched his jaw. "What's your point?" The old man folded his hands. "The walls you built to protect yourself also keep love out. Can you remember a time when you needed love and it wasn't there?" A lump formed in Ezra's throat. He thought of his father, his absence, his impossible expectations, the way he punished weakness. But Ezra had learned it long ago. Needing was dangerous. "Love is an illusion," Ezra muttered. "It's just power. Either you have it, or you don't." The old man sighed, shaking his head. "No, my son. Love is the courage to be seen, the courage to be vulnerable, and the courage to open your heart, even when you've been hurt." Ezra felt a flash of anger. "You think I don't want to feel that I enjoy this?" His voice cracked despite himself. The old man watched him carefully. "What do you think would happen if you let someone see the real you?" Ezra's stomach tightened. The answer was immediate, instinctive. They would leave. The old man nodded as if he had heard his thoughts. "That is the wound you carry, Ezra. The belief that you are unworthy of love beyond your usefulness. Who taught you that?" Ezra swallowed hard. His mother's voice echoed. "Be strong, or you'll be nothing." His father's silence was even louder. His chest ached. The old man leaned forward. "What if love doesn't abandon you? What if love isn't something you earn, but something you receive simply because you exist?" Ezra exhaled sharply, looking away. His whole life had been about control, about making sure no one could hurt him. But in that moment, he realized he had been hurting himself. The old man pushed a small mirror toward him. "Look at yourself, Ezra. Not the mask. Not the armor. Look deeper. Ask yourself, who is waiting to be loved beneath all this pain?" Ezra hesitated, but finally, he looked. And for the first time in his life, he didn't look away. Reflection questions for healing. When was the first time you felt unseen or unworthy of love? What belief about love did you form from your childhood wounds? How do you use control, charm, or avoidance to protect yourself? What parts of yourself have you buried to avoid rejection? If you believed you were worthy of love just as you are, how would your life change? What scares you about vulnerability? Who is the inner child within you that is still waiting to be loved? Can you offer that love to yourself, instead of waiting for the world to do it for you?